Welcome back to the Sailing Academy. I have another great interview partner today. Is Zdzislaw Staniul from Poland, better known as under his nickname Zizi. Welcome, and I hope we can learn a lot from you. You have been to how many Olympic Games now?
As sailor, I did two campaigns and two Olympics games in Barcelona '92 and '96 in Atlanta.
Okay.
And in London and Rio, I did as coach in 470.
So you have more than 30 years of experience in professional sailing now.
Time is going fast.
What do you think is the biggest change during this 30 years or more than 30 years? What was the biggest development, let's say, in professional sailing?
I think the biggest change and development is the sailing become more professional. When we starting sailing, even in 470 Olympic class, there was more sail or more teams, but there was more a lot of sailors for fun. Now everyone doing almost like professional. Some sailors study, have another job, but mostly they doing more professional.
So you mean there's more time? They spend more time.
They spend more time. Probably they have bigger budgets,
more money, of
more
course.
money. So, and the sad thing is they were in my time was more funny. The people were playing a lot around sailing, but now everyone is focused and it's like a professional.
Okay. After your Olympic campaign to Atlanta '96, you sailed a little bit of 49er, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And did you try to go to the Sydney Olympic Games too, or?
Yeah, we decided 1 year and a half before the Sydney quit. Marek, my skipper, get the job as coach, and actually we can go, but to be honest, we haven't chance for a medal, and so then we decided, okay, we should starting something different.
Okay, and then you started coaching.
Right.
Okay. I mean, we know each other for more than 15 years in the meantime. I think the first training I did with you was an Optimist in 2004.
Yes,
yeah, I think so.
In Zadar.
Yeah, exactly, in Croatia. What do you think? Are you still coaching Optimists now, or are you completely focused on?
Last year I did only I think Europeans as coach from Switzerland. In this year I will do also maybe a few weeks, but right now I don't have time.
Bigger focus on the Olympic class. Right. You're coaching the 470 girls, Polish girls, yes, right now, right? Let's talk a little bit about Optimist, because I remember when we were training together, we had a group between Polish and German sailors. Later on, this developed really quickly, and even the Optimist sailors became quite professional. What do you think about this development for young kids, maybe 13, 14, going to Bermuda, going to Singapore, going to South America for training? Do you think this is necessary? I remember we did training in Poland, in Croatia. We were traveling, but we didn't go all around the world.
One side is not necessary, but the other side, if you see the Olympic campaign, not everyone have chance to be a professional sailing or Olympic sailor. So maybe this is a kind of chance for the young sailor to be more athletes, to traveling a lot, be focused. But if you just watching for the point of the development, I think it's not necessary to spend so much time, so much money for the Optimist.
So in an athlete's point of view, you would say it's not necessary if you want to be better sailor, but for the experience and for the development of the personality is worth it.
Yeah, I think also the age of the Optimist age, this kind of adventure. So if you're traveling this adventure, so maybe, of course, you can go for your own money as adults, as tourists, to go Bermuda or somewhere, but it's not the same.
Yeah,
sailors.
true.
Regarding adventure, I think it's worth to making such program and meet a lot of people. I'm sure that you have a lot of friends still from Optimist and from different countries, different continents.
Yeah, of course. I mean, most of them stopped, but still there are some around. And yeah, the next question would be, because you had 3 Optimist world champions now, I think, or is it more? No, 3, right? 2 German and 1 Swiss. What do you think it needs for an Optimist sailor? I mean, it's not that if you win the Optimist Worlds, you are likely to go to an Olympic medal podium one day. I know only Lucas Calabrese, the Argentinian, and the super sailor Xime Fantela. He is, I think, one of the best sailors right now. But there's a lot of them who didn't make it to Olympic level. What do you think is the biggest issues for them, or the biggest steps? Problems?
The problems is the program, what the sailor doing after Optimist. If they are doing good in Optimist, I don't see there is an issue to continue in good way. Just after first big issue of good choice. That means which class. It depends of your size and dimension of your body, of character, or you prefer single sailor or double. So the first thing is the good choice of the boat. After the program, the coach, the focus, your attitude, and or just focus be what you're doing, but the program.
Okay.
What is the program? I don't believe in such theory that someone burnout. Of course, maybe some sailors they did too much and they quit because I'm so tired. But
they lose motivation.
But mostly it's they didn't have a good program, the good sparring partners, good coaches. I think this is the mostly reason why they are not development.
Okay.
And some country also, like South America, they have a lot of world champions. They have not enough money, probably budget. It's also connected with the program.
In one way, the money is important, and I'm just wondering, because there were lots of very, very good Optimist sailors the last, let's say, 10, 12 years in Germany who stopped sailing. And somehow this is a little bit sad, but maybe it's just sports, professional sports.
Yeah, and also if you are kids, you don't thinking about the job, career, but if you are starting study, you are 18 and 19, then you starting thinking about the future.
Yeah. True.
And we are not football players, then we don't earning millions.
Yeah.
So, and we should thinking about the future, what we should do when we stop sailing.
Yeah.
So they have normal life decision. What is the next?
And coming to your current work, you mentioned before that you were sailing together with Marek, who is the girls' national coach for Germany right now. You're coaching in 470. You're coaching the Polish girls, so you're actually coaching teams that are sailing against each other. Is there any problems, or are you helping each other, or how is the situation now?
No, we are right now. We are even sharing the apartment in Miami. We are still friends, and our family. We are very close connection, and we are normal people. So then we cannot sharing the information because we are professional.
Yeah, it's business.
It's a business.
Yeah.
We can sharing what we can, but not about any secret about the trimming or tactic. This is we even don't ask each other.
So you're not talking about this.
We are not talking. I think we have find the border when we can talking. We're talking about a lot of things, but I think both we're feeling the border. Where is the border?
But this means you actually you found a level that you are still friends after all these years sailing together, coaching.
You know, when we sailing together, it was sometimes hard, and the emotion and everyone trying best, but sometimes everyone have different way to get the target, and this make troubles. But we had one target.
Yeah. Okay, and for now I have some more questions.
Okay.
It's a few questions where I would like you to answer only with one word.
Okay.
Like I give you black or white and you answer
Okay.
what comes to your mind first, and then I have another 3 questions that are more deep. Okay?
I liked short questions.
The
Yes,
short
or no.
one. Okay. So first, coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Salad or pasta?
Salad.
Okay. Are you early bird or late night worker?
Middle.
Middle. Okay. Discipline or easygoing?
No, discipline.
Now one which is a little more.
I learn in German the discipline.
Of course. One that's a little more provocative is sailing or foiling?
Sailing.
Sailing. Light winds or strong winds?
Strong wind.
Strong wind. More fun, right?
The light winds killed the sailing.
Okay. Sailing or coaching?
Right now, coaching.
Coaching? You enjoy what you do?
Yeah, I
Cool.
enjoy a lot.
Okay. Okay. During your sailing career, or even now, do you have any item or something you have with you all the time that, maybe a lucky charm or something that just makes you feel very comfortable?
I had some things. I changed it. Now when I'm as coach, I don't shame.
Okay.
Before regatta.
Okay.
In Opti times, I had favorite shirts.
Shirts. Okay.
But I'm my girls just laughing because they say I'm. I believe in
in something.
Magic.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
But sometimes it's just no magic, just statistics. They're saying okay.
Yeah. If it works,
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Then something which is for me is quite interesting because there's many different approaches. What does success mean for you?
As coach, success for me, if I am feeling that I helped for my sailors, for my athletes, this is my success. I don't care about the results, of course, but I'm doing this for sailors. If I'm feeling that I helped for sailors, athletes, this is success for me as coach.
Okay, interesting. What advice would you give to yourself after so many years of experience in the sailing world? What if you, let's say, if you have to do another Olympic campaign, what advice would you give to yourself?
I think the first, doing everything more professional. I don't trust in any magic, just making everything 100% more precise, double time thinking what we should do, be more analytics,
Okay.
ask more people.
So you would try to be more productive, actually.
Yeah, more productive.
Okay.
I will not change my philosophy. Just be everything better, I would say.
So what's your philosophy?
The philosophy?
Yeah.
Every day is supposed to be one way different, but otherwise the same. So we have the same schedule, but we should do different things to every day learn something.
Okay.
Every single day, every single hours, learn something. If you have finished your day, okay, this was, you should supposed to be analyzed. Okay, it was a really good day. I learned even like this. but every day you have learned something.
Some progress.
Some
every day,
progress.
okay.
And finally, this will be the goal, the success, if you
Okay.
learn something.
And since you are doing a lot of Optimist coaching, or did, and you know all the professional Olympic scene, what advice would you give a young sailor, no matter if it's Optimist or Laser or any other boat, to be better at sailing?
I will I always saying for the Optimist sailor that if you have fun, make it fun. But if it's work, it's work. Don't mix it.
Okay.
Like stupid fun. You're doing let's say maneuver, but you're doing just with laughing. You have to be professional in this part. Don't mix.
So
You have fun. Okay, now it's time for fun, and you have to be fun and playing for 100%. But if it's okay, now time for work, so this focus.
But you would you divide it between onshore and offshore, so sailing and on land, or you have special exercises which are fun on the water, where the Opti kids can do whatever they want, and some very basic training things for maneuvers, or
no, we can also playing making fun exercise which can develop your skills
on the water.
And also on the land. But then if you're doing, you should be 100% focused.
Okay.
What you're doing.
Okay, that's it. Thank you very much. Or as you say in Polish, dziękuję.
Still a moment. Thank you very much. It's nice to meet you here in Miami.
Still after so many years. Danke.